Okay, good afternoon, class. So we're looking at the cycle test 1, term 1, 2022. This is a test you wrote on last week sometime, no? Right, some of you did well, as I indicated. And I owe you a small chocolate, no? For the people who got full marks. So that is the rule, no? Whoever gets full marks, it's a small chocolate.
How about 18 above?
Aye. Right. Alright, so question 1, the question says calculate with intermediate steps. So let's do this quickly. So firstly we're going to do the brackets first, so it's 3 times. 18 minus 12 is 6. Absolutely. And 3 times 6 is 18. Yes? Yes, I know. But yesterday I had problems with the program. So I'm doing it over. Is it okay if I do it over?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why you like it now all of a sudden. Alright, so let's look at the next one. That's okay. So here we need to do multiplication first. So it's 6 minus 6 plus 4. 6 minus 6 is 0. 0 plus 4 is? Okay. Number 1.3. As we know, BODMAS. We can interchange multiplication and division. Whatever comes first, you do from left to right. So 8 times 3 is 24. Divided by 6 minus 3. Now many people wrote 3 here one time. What they did was they subtracted that. According to BODMAS, you can't do that. Okay? So now we're going to say 24 divided by 6 is 4, and 4 minus 3 is? Okay, any issues there? $1.4. Let's do the most inner bracket first. Not so. Which is that there. So it's 9 minus into 17 minus 6 minus 1. Now some of you subtracted that first, no? And they say 6 minus 5 is 1. They put a negative 1. It's not, no? You guys do it. This can interchange. Okay, so both is minus. So we do from left to right first. So 17 minus 6? 11. 11 minus 5? 6. So 9 minus 6? I didn't need that square brackets. This one. Okay? The last question here. The one with the squares, the cubes. That is going to be 4 squared, which is 16. 3 squared is 9 plus 6 times 1 squared is 1 plus 2 cube is 8. So 16 minus 9 plus 6 times 1 plus 8 is 9. That needs to be done first. So 16 minus 9 plus 6 times 9 is 54. 16 minus 9, 7. 7 plus 54 is 16. What I've noticed as well, after telling you many times, do not write on the side here, 1 squared plus 2 cubed equals 1 plus 8 is 9. Then you say 4 squared is 16. And then you say 16 minus 3 squared is 16 minus 9. Then you say, which is 7. Then you say 7 plus 6 times 9, which is 7 plus 54, which is 16. Some of you do this. Don't do this, people. Because, okay, for this time here you get 4 full marks. only in the answer. But if you had made one silly mistake here, say you said 2 cubed was 60, then you get 7. Then you got 7 here. 6 times 7 is 42, and 42 plus 7 is 49. How much do you think you're going to get out of 4? 0. Why? Because you're breaking the sum up. You see how I've laid it out here? This is how you must answer it. Okay? Let's carry on with our lives. Question 2. In question 2 we are told, from the list of numbers below, choose a number that is a multiple of 2 and 3. The multiples of 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. And so on. Multiples of 3 is 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. So the multiples of 2 and 3, so it's going to be 6, the next one is going to be 12, and so on. So 2 and 3 is a multiple of 18. Okay. The prime number, the only prime number in this is going to be 13 here. The next one, the factor of 24. There are many factors of 24. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. But the one of the factors that is listed above is 8. Remember, it's only from the numbers on the board or listed. Arrange the given numbers in ascending order. What does ascending mean? Smallest to biggest, okay? So from smallest to biggest, it's going to be 8, 13, 14, 18, 49, 77, and that's it. Not so. And if you want, you can put colons here, semicolons. Okay. Then in the next question, that asks you in 2.1.5, you must work out the sum of the numbers listed. So what does sum mean? You must add them. Not so. And when I add them, I get an answer of 179. You all agree with that? Remember, there was no calculators to be used in the exam. The next one. You can do this either by long division or short division. Okay? I normally go with short division. You go 8, 2, 4, 8, 2, 3, 2. So what number goes into 2? Can 8 go into 2? No. But in 24 it goes in 3 times. 3 times 8 is 24, so no carry. 8 goes into 8 once, no carry. 8 goes into 2, can't go, so it's 0. That becomes now 23. 8 goes into 23, twice, carry. 8, no. 23 is 7, carry 7. So that's 14. And there's 7 left. So I'm carrying 7. 8 goes into 72. That's the answer. Okay. The next question. 2.3. It says copy and complete the table below using the rule. So here we got the box equals the triangle in the first case is 0. So 0 squared plus 5. What is 0 squared? 0 plus 5. So that answer is 5. The next one, the triangle is 2. So 2 squared plus 5. What is 2 squared? 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. Not so? And the last one, the triangle, the square is 30. It's equal to your triangle, which we're calculating squared plus 5. So what we do is we break up 30 in such a way that it looks similar to what the other side of the equal sign looks like. So 30 can be written as something plus 5. Not so. We say 25 plus 5 is 30. You all see that? So there's the 5. The 5 is accounted for. So a number squared is equal to 25. A number squared is 25. And what is the number in this case? 5. Which makes us answer 5. Okay. Any issues here? Fair enough? No? Yesterday we had a discussion around 2.4.2. Okay. So we said, how do you move from one term to the next? You add 10, not so? Add 10. So I must add 10 again, which is 1 to 81. We said 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 3 is 8. And 5 plus 8 is 30. The next number in the sequence is 30, and it's called the Fibonacci numbers. No idea about the name, but that's 30. Okay. So in the next question, we are given the number 2469. Question says round off the given number to the nearest 10. So the 10th unit is the 6 here. Not so, but the 6 is dependent on the unit prior to that, before that. So that number before that is a 9. Is that number more than or equal to 5? More than. So it changes that 6 to a 7. So it's 2, 4, 7. In 2.5.2, thousands, so that's a 1,000 unit, not so. A 1,000 place value. The number prior to that is 4. Is that number less than 5? Yes. So therefore, it's not going to change. The answer is 2. Okay. In question 3, the question says fill in the missing numbers. So how do I get from 7? Let's make this a bit bigger. How do we get from 7 to 14? Times it by 2. So I will multiply that also by 2. Give me 12. So 6 times what is 18? Times 3. So that's going to give you 21. 6 times what is 30? 5. 7 times 5? 35. 7 times what is 490? 70. So 6 times 70. It's 420. Okay? That was fairly simple. Okay, then it says express 6 and 7 over 9 as an improper fraction. So what we do is we say 6 times 9 plus 7. 6 times 9 is 73. No, 54. Plus 7? 60. 1 over 9. In 3.3 the question says express 54 over 4 as mixed fraction. So 4 goes into 5. Once, carry 1. 4 goes into 13. 3 times. Carry 1. So it's 13 and 1 over 4. Any problems there? You're all shaking your head, but you guys don't get a sub right in the exam. The next one. 3.41. Question 3.4.1. They ask you to simplify. When you add and subtract in the denominator, will be the same. Is the denominator the same? Yes. Which is 9 So it's going to be 5 plus 7. 5 plus 7 is 12. So it's 12 over 9. 4 goes into 3 goes into 12 4 times, 3 goes into 9 thrice. So the answer is 4 over 3. Or 1 and 1 over 3. The same answer. The next one, we need to first convert your mixed numbers into improper fraction. So whenever we're multiplying and dividing, that's the first thing we need to do. Okay? I'm going to take this off here. So that now becomes times 5 times 7 is 35 plus 5 is 40. So it's 40 over 7 divided by 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So it's going to be 3 over 2. What do we do thereafter? Change it to multiplication. We tumble and times. Correct? So it's going to be 40 over 7 multiplied by 2 over 3. Is that correct? What's 40 times 2? 80 over, so nothing can cancel it. 21. Or it could have been written as 3 and
17 over 21.
17 over, also correct. Okay? You all okay with that? The next one, 3.5. We are asked to find 5 over 8 of. So we replace of with multiplication. So it's 5 over 8 multiplied by 24 over 1. Not so? So what happens now? 8 goes into 8 once, 8 goes into 24, 3 times. What's 5 times 3? 15. So it's going to be 15 over 1 times 1, which is 15. Any issues there? No? In number 3.6 we are told what fraction is 9 months of 2 years. So what we have to do first is we need to know that in 1 year is how many months? 12 months. Okay, so 2 years is 24 months. Okay, so it's going to be 9 months over 24. So 3 goes into 9 3 times, 3 goes into 24, 8 times. So it's 3 over 8. 3 eighths is 9 months of 2 years. Okay. The next one. Don't you girls like gold? Yes. Or you girls silver kind of girls? Yes. Okay. When we were younger, no? I was younger. Believe it or not, I was also young. Okay. It really is. The girls are more into gold than silver. And now things changed. Yes, I understand. Gold because okay, but anyway, it's fine. Listen. Let's bring this down a bit. So here we are told that if a gold ring is 18 karat or marked 18 karat, that means to say that 18 out of 24 of the metal, 18 parts out of 24 parts is gold. Now you get not different gold, no? You get 9 karat gold. So that means to say that 9 out of 24 of those parts are gold. Which means to say most of the part of a 9 karat is not gold. Okay. That's why when you go to other countries, they don't sell 9 karat gold. In some countries they don't sell. They say that is not gold. So most of the ring is actually not gold. Or the metal is not, or the, what's it, no, this is the ring, but the jewelry piece, okay, it's not gold. Then they got 14 karat, 14 is half of the metal is gold. They start from 14 karat, then 18 karat, 18 of 24 parts is gold, and then 24 karat, or 21 karat, I know you also get, and 21 parts of 24 is gold, and 24 carat is basically your pure gold now. Okay. I ask you to express this fraction in its simplest form. So 18 over 24. What goes into 18? 6. 24. 6 goes into 18, sorry. 3 times, and 6 goes into 24. 4 times. So it's 3 over 4. That means to say that 3 out of 4 parts of the ring is gold. So if the ring is 40 grams, then that means to say 30 grams of that ring is gold. You understand? The question says in 3.7.2, if we have a ring which weighs 12 grams, okay? So if you got 3 over 4 and the ring is 12 grams, the total is 12. How do we get from 4 to 12? Times by 3. So that means to say that 9 grams of this ring is gold. But the question says, how much of this weight in grams is not gold? So how many parts are left? If you go from 9 till 12, how many parts are left? 3. So therefore, 3 out of 12 parts is not gold. But now it's simple.